Welcome to 2021, where corporations who fire people over their politics whine to another corporation about people disliking their craptacular content. I'm sure plenty of you know this by now, but for those who don't, YouTube recently decided to hide the public dislike numbers to protect content creators' feelings. That's not a joke. Quote, in response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, we're testing a few new designs that don't show the public dislike count. This wouldn't have anything to do with Disney getting downvoted into oblivion over firing Gina Carano and the general shit show that is Star Wars High Republic. Or maybe videos of Uncle Bad Touch uploaded to the White House channel going down faster than Biden on a preteen scalp. No, because it really seems like that's the only reason you're doing this. First of all, you can already block people from seeing the like and dislike ratio. It's generally assumed that if someone turns off the ratio, it's not going well for them, and they don't want anyone else to see it. That would really be the only reason to hide it, and you can already do that, so there's no reason to add a new function. A new function, by the way, that only turns off the dislikes, meaning the person who's getting ratio can make it seem like people are only upvoting their videos. Why ever would anyone want to do that? Second, first of all, if YouTube is so concerned about targeted dislike campaigns, then why'd they allow that goofy-ass Raylo to falsely report Ethan McSkyver's video and his entire channel? Why'd they allow Christina Warmbrun to file 3 false claims against my videos? Why'd they allow Musso TNT and Sony Entertainment to file false copyright claims against dozens of channels last year? You can go down the list of people who are prominent and virtually unknown who've had their videos and channels targeted with dislike campaigns and false reporting, and YouTube has done fuck all to stop it. And what about the reverse? What happens when someone says to go and upvote a video not because they liked it or even watched it, but just for solidarity? I don't see anyone from YouTube complaining about that. No, it's just when it's Big Papa Disney and the thief in chief that you decide that something needs to change. Now, the kicker is that it really doesn't protect anyone's well-being because the creator can still see the dislike ratio in the dashboard. Quote, creators, you'll still be able to see the exact number of likes and dislikes in YouTube Studio. If creators can still see the dislike ratio behind the scenes, wouldn't it still bother them? You're not really protecting their feelings, unless it was never really about creators' feelings at all. It's really about protecting certain people from criticism. You don't want people to know that folks don't actually like Disney Star Wars and former VP Joseph McSniffer, so you're going to hide the dislikes on their channels to make it seem like they're popular when they're not. Obviously, this wouldn't stop people from downvoting the videos, so I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube changed the algorithm so that anyone who can use this new method doesn't get their dislikes counted for the recommendations. The other option for people would be to comment, but that can already be blocked, and I wouldn't be surprised if the next step was to remove comments from those videos when hiding the dislikes. All this defeats the purpose of having the like-dislike option in the first place. One guy points this out. He asks how people will be able to quickly know the rating of a video and whether they should watch it if the dislikes are hidden, which is a valid question. We've all seen the video with a high dislike ratio, maybe check the comments, and then skip that video for something else. That's the point of the dislike feature, but YouTube says, quote, viewer feedback is an important part of YouTube, but we've heard from creators that the current experience can negatively impact their well-being. Which creators? Name them. Name the bitch-made niggas who complaining about this. Name them. Oh, that's right, they don't exist. Just line out every side your mouth. If you're gonna make shit up, put some effort into it. This ain't got nothing to do with anybody's well-being. This is about protecting corporations and a demented corrupt politician from criticism. That's all this is about. And the same goes for that bullshit about targeted campaigns because, like I said, this happens to tons of people and YouTube never says a word. Gary from Nerdrotic chimed in and said no one wants this, and some dude says lots of people actually want this. Who? Name the pussy so I can fuck them. Who actually wants this? No one. Nary a person is asking for this. No actual content creator is asking for this kind of shit. This is corporate bullshit. I thought YouTube was supposed to be a platform for people to express their opinions, not a soapbox for far-left identitarianism and Mr. Magoo. This shit is so transparent it might as well be air. No one is fooled by this, and YouTube got destroyed in the comments on their own tweets. My favorite was from Internet Jesus Adam Krigler. Show me where the internet hurt you. The more you try to censor people, the worse it's gonna get. Google is really certain that there won't be any other options for people who want to make content. Right now that's very much the case, but as they push people off the platform like they're trying to do with Steven Crowder, that'll change. If people move to a platform like Odyssey, which I'm on, same name by the way, and it really picks up as an alternative, that'll be an issue for YouTube. Sooner or later that'll happen, or something new will come along that'll make YouTube look outdated. But even before that, this is just a bad idea. Imagine if a restaurant could stop people from giving them bad reviews, or hide them from magazines or on Yelp. Would anyone think the restaurant was good? No, you'd think they had something to hide by not showing the negative reviews, and that's what'll happen here. People will see that only the likes are showing and just assume the video was downvoted. They just won't know by how much. This just shows how desperate these people really are. They want to control you, and the more you resist, the more they try to take away your means of resisting. The idea is to make it so that you can't dissent in any way to the point that you'll stop trying to do it altogether. Well, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. I'll downvote whatever I want. And if I see this shit popping up on people's videos, I'll make a video about how they're getting downvoted so much they're hiding the numbers. Nah, what you gonna do? But what do I know? I'm just some guy.